If you've ever played Scribble.io with me, you'll know that I'm an avid storyteller. So begins the story of my equity and trust answer. Also, just in case my incessant obnoxious narration is not enough, I've also included headings. Anyway, the equity and trust question, how did it all start? I woke up to a missed call and got some very pretty earrings, as clearly evident. And so my lizard brain saw earrings and thought, ah, yes, perfect time to film a study vlog video. I cannot explain the thought process here even if I wanted to. But anyway, how did I get the earrings? I told my friend like, wow, you have such amazing jewelry making skills. And the very next day, there was something at my doorstep. And I'm gonna pause here real quick because like a point of reflection. Do you have friends that make you earrings? And not buy, but make you earrings or the equivalent? And like, I'm not talking significant other, because if you said no, maybe certain life decisions need to be reevaluated. I'm just gonna leave that there. But anyway, circling back to the quality study vlog content you came for. Quality. I sat my ass down and started to work. And of course, my starting point is the examiner report because I'm not a psychopath who just starts writing an essay. No, I draft and then I make a more thorough draft, and then I make an even more detailed draft, and then eventually at some point that draft becomes my answer, which is basically what any normal, reasonable person would and should do. On that point, examiner reports are hella useful, don't neglect them. Also, I made a video on study tips. If you haven't already watched it, I will leave the link in the description. Okay, I know what you're thinking, like, oh wow, study group. What a wholesome form of check and balance. But I'm just gonna expose these peeps. Jay was coloring and Harman was watching TikToks. But anyway, yeah. By then it was family dinner time and I don't know, my lunch. We multitask in this household. So makan time is TV time. Efficiency 100. Then there's me editing. Editing is kind of cringe because you watch yourself and it's like, it's cringe. But it's fun-ish. Anyway, already uploaded that video. It's how to improve your advocacy skills. I will also leave that link in the description. Then I caught up with Ridley. We watched like 3 episodes of this reality TV show and then we had like a hype each other girl boss session. I don't know how I feel about the mask. Like, wow, hella realistic. But at the same time, I'm like a little freaked out. But it's like very BoJack Horseman vibes now. And then it was dinner, breakfast-ish time. My sleeping and eating schedule is beyond redemption. Send help please. So yeah, I had Coco Crunch and then I did more work. I went to bed at like 8 a.m. But just a disclaimer, I wasn't studying till 8 a.m. I kept getting distracted by my privilege of having access to the internet. Haha. Here I am brushing my teeth. And sidebar, I am slightly obsessed with my feet. Slightly obsessed, it's an oxymoron, right? But anyway, I had lunch at a normal hour that day because the food was hot, you know? The mother made salmon and mashed potatoes, and then I studied some more, and then my dad came to send food and visit, so obviously I would spend some quality time with him. Am I justifying putting off equity and trust? No, I love my dad, but not doing equity and trust is an added bonus. Then I studied a bit more, but then I decided to paint my nails to match my new earrings. Here is a picture. Yes, she a cutie. And around that, Danya came to me and told me she was gonna wear a dress.
Painting nails. I was gonna dress. I'm gonna dress.
Little did I know that this harmless statement was going to be a whole ass side quest. Danya used my books to put her makeup on. Got one use for the trust. And then got me to help her put her eyeshadow on, which I did horribly by the way because I have the artistic skills of a fish. The bum then decides that we'll have a spontaneous get drunk, play cards, sing our hearts out night. And if you know me, how could I possibly say no?
Also, did you do your essay?
No! It was Danya asking and she's like my baby. And second, I love games, like so much. And saying off tune, that's my brand. But anyway, like any good Get Psych playlist, we started with Bon Jovi and it was all rise from there. My sauce, Barney Stinson. Got a little drunk, played some card games, and when the majority of the fam went back to sleep, I went back to trying to make this essay my bitch. And then I got hungry and got dinner. I eat like a broke-ass college student living alone. But how like I've been living with my family since lockdown, since like February. And then of course I went back to work. Cause we're gonna get that bread. Or at least whatever Hansel and Gretel could spare. Did I finish the essay? Well, no. Because I have the attention span of a toddler locked overnight in Willy Wonka's factory. But I have a pretty decent draft. I think it's decent. Will I eventually complete it?